friends. I just wanted to do a quick video to help you with science if you need it. So today for science, you need your science packet. So it'll look like this, Vision and Light Investigation Notebook. And what you need to do is you need to be on page 32, 32. And it's called Daily Written Reflection. And if you look, it's talking about an apple. So you'll see an apple on there. So open up your investigation packet to page 32. If you need to pause this and go get it and do that now. Okay, now you're on page 32. Now, before you do this, go back onto the schedule for today and log into Amplify and look at this sim again to remind you what happens when you see something, when you see an object. So to review that, there's a light source, whether it's the sun or a light like what's behind me. The light shines down on the object, and you're not seeing the object just because the light's shining down. The light is reflecting off the object and passing to your eye. It goes into, what is that black part of your eye called? Yeah, the pupil. And remember, behind the eye, what are those little hairy things called? Do you remember? Say it out loud if you remember. Light receptors. And they bring it through that tunnel. Who remembers? Say out loud if you remember what the tunnel is called. Optic nerve. Good. And from the light receptors goes through the optic nerve and gets to your brain. And your brain is saying, oh, that is prey, or that's an apple, or that's a phone. Okay? We're going to keep that in mind today. Because if you're looking on page 32, this is what it says. Imagine you were looking at an apple. So imagine you have an apple in your hand, whether it's red, green, yellow, whatever color apples you want. If you don't like any apples, still pretend you're holding one in your hand. How does information about the apple get to your eyes? So first you need to restate that. How does information from the apple get to your eyes? Restate that question. And don't say, it gets to my eyes because. What gets to your eyes? Information from the apple gets to my eyes, right? By what? First the light hits the apple. Then what does the light do? The light reflects off the apple and comes to the eye, right? That's what they want you to think about. And that's what you're going to write. How the light hits the apple, and that R word reflects off the apple into the pupil. Now, when you make your drawing, you can have a light coming, I'm going the other way, coming down to hit your apple, right? You'll have your apple here. And then you'll have another light, maybe just an arrow, going into someone's eye. So it's going from the light, maybe an arrow down to the apple, and an arrow up to the eye to show that. That's what you're going to do in science today. That's what we wanted you to review. How the light hits the object, reflects off the object, comes to your eye. Great job.